Howdy guys, Woody here. I've got my coffee, I've got my jorts, and I'm ready to break down this clip for you guys. As you saw on Instagram, this happened at the Revlimiter Extreme Enduro. It was right here in the clip that I knew I wanted to talk about this footage so that we riders could get just a little bit better. This video is going to be about clutch and throttle control and how you can use visualization to attack obstacles when you're just a little bit more tired than you think you would like to be when you're out there on the trail. Though this may come across as me calling out Big Hops Drew, that is far from the case. One, I asked him if it was okay. Two, check him out on Instagram. The dude is awesome. As I said, this moment in the clip is where I knew Drew wasn't going to make it. Listening to the bike, you can hear that Drew is chopping the throttle. He is not pulling in the clutch. By chopping the throttle, he is letting all those built-up RPMs die down. This can lead to wheel spin and a loss in momentum. If you want an example of what a bike on the pipe sounds like, here's Brennan Pereira rocking up Cone Hill. Brennan is keeping the bike high in the RPMs while utilizing the clutch to control transferring power to the ground. By doing this, he never loses those built-up RPMs and can control wheel spin as he releases the clutch while traversing his way up the climb. What Drew did when he released the bike to the ether was essentially giving up on the climb. He felt that he didn't have the momentum needed to crest the top of the hill, and instead of going back down to the bottom of the hill, he just sent it. Don't worry guys, I have been there and I have been working on these techniques for a long time, and guess what? I'm still not perfect. Momentum is key when trying to make it all the way to the top of a tough hill climb. You want to use your throttle consistently and not chop it, so that way you can use the clutch to try to control the power to the ground. That will help you from creating wheel spin and keeping momentum with that traction to the ground so that you can keep actually climbing up the hill. I have to mention, this was the third moto in a very long day of racing dirt bikes. These guys were tired. One tactic that we can use when sitting at the bottom of a tough hill climb like this or a very tough obstacle is visualization. So if you're at a moment where you're like, I don't know that I can do this, take a deep breath, close your eyes and visualize the way that you want to ride the obstacle, the way that you want to rock it up the hill. That way when you open your eyes and attack it, you've already seen what needs to be done. You visualized how you should attack it, how you should ride it, and what you should do with your bike and body. There are many professional athletes that use visualization as a performance tactic. There's no reason we shouldn't either. Here's a few more riders making their way up Cone Hill. I want you to listen to their motorcycles, pay attention to their body English, because it is very impressive to watch these guys rocket their way up these super tough hill climbs. So did this give you guys something to think about? Are you going to go practice your hill climbs and your clutch and throttle techniques differently? One thing, make sure you do skill work first before you get tired so that you can mentally focus on the skill work that you're trying to do. In this case, if you're trying to work on clutch and throttle control, practicing wheelies, do that for the first 10 to 15 minutes. Maybe that's a great warm-up before you go out on the ride. That way, you can be fully mentally capable while you're practicing a skill and trying to get better at a skill. Then you can go work on the endurance part and all of the mind-muscle connections that are gonna happen when you're out riding. If you have advice for other riders, things that you think I said that are wrong, leave them in the comments below so that way other people can find this video, go into the comments, and get just a little bit better from what you guys have to say and what y'all have learned while you've been out getting seat time. Speaking of getting seat time, you may have noticed that this is a new channel. Well, I've noticed some weird things that have happened on the old channel through YouTube throughout the past year, and I needed to mitigate that. So I've started this channel. It's called Getting Seat Time, and we're here to celebrate all of the ways that we enjoy getting seat time, whether that's dirt bikes, mountain bike, or whatever type of handlebar you hold on to. So if you've got a riding buddy that you think would enjoy this, please share the channel with them, subscribe, give a thumbs up, a like, a comment, whatever you think you would like to do for this video, it would be much appreciated. So guys, enjoy getting seat time. If I don't get a chance to see you out on the trail, hopefully I'll see you on the internet. Peace.
Hitting that rock and landing.